If you're a runner, you've probably been told your long run needs to be 22 miles, progressive, fast finish, gels every 12 minutes, negative split, heart rate cap, cadence lock. By the end, you're basically doing a NASA lunar landing mission, but in short shorts. Here's the truth. Most runners don't mess up the long run because they're lazy. They mess it up because they turn it into a weekly beatdown. And then they wonder why they're tired all the time and not getting any faster. So if you could do only one long run each week that makes you faster without ruining your training, this is it. And stick around because in a few minutes, I'll give you the exact progression I use for 5K, 10K, and half marathon without turning your week into a spreadsheet. Remember, keep it simple, sweethearts. Most runners fall into one of two traps. Trap number one, they run the long run too hard. It feels productive until Tuesday's workout is trash. They forget to buy coffee beans on Wednesday, come close to committing a violent crime on Thursday, and the rest of their running week becomes this sad little medium effort spiral. Trap number two, they run it too long, proportionate to their current weekly volume, and it nukes recovery. Then they forget to buy coffee, end up in prison, and the consistency dies. And consistency is literally the whole thing. I've been guilty of both. The coffee example was indeed based on a true story. Well, maybe I embellished a little. The long run has one job: build aerobic durability and make running feel cheaper at the same pace. That's it. Not prove you're tough, not simulate race day every weekend, durability and consistency. So here's my long run philosophy. 1, mostly easy. 2, comfortably controlled. 3, long enough to build durability. And 4, rarely spicy, but strategically spicy, because the long run is a session that makes everything possible. And the best part, you can do this training for a 5K or a marathon. Yes, even you 5K people, you still need a long run. Don't throw rocks. I am simply the messenger. Before I lay out the exact plan, only about 15% of the people watching these are subscribed. So do me a favor, hit subscribe, tap that like button so we can justify making these every week. All right, here's the simple long run cheat sheet. Rule number 1, your long run should feel like you could keep going. Not forever, but kinda. You definitely shouldn't be crawling back to your car, tattered and torn like you just escaped a 1v1 with a grizzly bear. Rule number 2, it's based on time, not miles or kilometers, because miles are ego, time is reality. Here's the simple target. Most weeks, 75 to 105 minutes easy. Sometimes every 2 to 3 weeks, you add a small race pace finish to teach your legs to hold form when tired. Almost never you turn it into a threshold workout or go longer than 35% of your weekly volume. A lot of coaches land on similar guardrails here. Long run length varies, but the principle is durability without wrecking the week. Of course, there are always exceptions, but we are talking normal training simplified, not squeezing every last drop of fitness out of a middle-aged amateur runner at the cost of sanity and overall well-being. The million-dollar question, how easy is easy? If you can't speak in full sentences, you're not doing a long run. You're doing a long workout, and you're probably headed off to fight that bear in the woods. On a true long run, you should be able to talk, your breath is controlled, your form stays smooth, you finish feeling like, yeah, I could do that again next week, and yeah, I want to do that again next week. That last part matters because the long run is only powerful because it repeats. Trust me, I've tried to cram for a marathon before by doing too much in my long run. You end up missing the next week's and the whole thing falls apart.
How you feeling, Patrick?
Horrible.
Don't do it. Take my word for it. Now, do you ever add intensity? Yes, but here's the rule. You only earn spice if your week is stable, meaning you're healthy, you're sleeping, your workouts aren't dying, and your easy pace isn't getting slower every week. If that's you, here are the only 2 add-ons that matter. Option A, fast finish, tempo, not threshold. Lasts 10 to 20 minutes, a little quicker, still controlled, can still talk, but it's a bit more choppy. Option B, race pace segments. A few short chunks at goal race pace, but not a full-blown sufferfest. Something like last 5K at marathon pace or 2-mile finish at half marathon pace. And if you're not stable, no spice, just durability. That's how you actually get faster. In the early season base building phase, you could probably go without it. All right, here's the progression, keeping it simple. And afterwards, I'll break it down by race distance. Level 1, newer runner, building back. Goal, build the habit plus tendon durability. Start 60 minutes easy, add 5 to 10 minutes per week. Every 4th week, cut back a little. Start long runs as purely easy early build, then layer in progression later. Level 2, most runners, the sweet spot. Goal, durability without wrecking the week. Most weeks, 75 to 105 minutes easy. Every other week, add 10 minutes steady at the end. That's it. That's the whole plan. KISS. Level 3, 40 plus miles weekly volume people. The goal, durability plus hold form while tired. Build to 90 to even 120 minutes easy, then occasionally add 2 by 4 to 10 minutes of goal pace with easy in between or a 20-minute steady finish. Here's the quick distance split. If you're training for 5K, 10K, long run target 70 to 100 minutes, mostly easy. Maybe a small steady finish every other week to build that engine. Your long run is about aerobic strength and durability, not speed work cosplay. Save that for your midweek intervals. If you're training for half marathon or marathon, long run target 90 to 120 minutes per week, depending on your weekly volume. Mostly easy, occasionally add race pace segments late. And for marathoners specifically, plenty of mainstream coaching guidance caps the longest run at about 16 to 22 miles for many runners, not because you can't go longer, but because the recovery cost starts outweighing the benefit. Doing a 3-hour run might not be worth the squeeze for the amount of juice you get, or however the saying goes. One of the key components to all of this is knowing yourself and not overdoing it. Remember, it can take months to build up to these 90+ minute runs depending on where you're starting from. Don't overdo it. A stress fracture or tendon issue is not a good way to build fitness. Now, how does it fit into the week? Hard days hard, easy days easy. Do your quality threshold work midweek, usually Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll link the playlist at the end of this for the workout videos. Keep other runs easy. The long run is typically your weekend anchor. Earn that Sunday brunch. Shouldn't I really suffer on the long run to get tougher? No, I've tried it. You don't have to. It doesn't work out. You should suffer on race day. That's literally what race day is for, a celebration of suffering that you've earned for weeks of training. Training is about stacking good week. Plus, a 20-minute tempo finish at the end of an hour and 45-minute long run will hurt just enough to keep the masochists happy. If this helped, tap subscribe, hit that like button, and click here to watch the rest of the simple system. I'm Patrick. Happy training.